Scilab series of third video, we will see some of the commonly made syntax errors while writing and executing the programs in Scilab. Let me take a first program, simple program, addition of two numbers. Please type this statements in SciNotes, CLC, clear all, to add two numbers, a equal to 4, b equal to 5, c equal to a plus b, print c. Save and execute. Go to console to observe the result. And when you go to the console and you want to see the result, it says that there is a error in line number 1. What is the error? Error is undefined variable CLC, and it is not a variable. Actually, we want to clear the console. It is a function, so we need to make a change in the program, and since it is case sensitive, so I need to change this capital C to small letter c, and you can observe that it is color is not blue, it is black. Whenever we use a function, you will get a blue color. So let me make that change. I made the change to small letter c, then save the program, and I have executed the program. When I go to the console to observe the result, it displays there is an error in the third line. So what is there in the third line? Third line, we have a comment to add two numbers, and it says that undefined variable because it took 2 as a variable, but we know that it has to be a comment. Any comment should start with 2 backslashes. So let me make that change in the program. Now I made the change, you can observe here, with the 2 backslashes. I save this and execute. Let me go to the console to observe the result. It says that there is an error in the 6th line. What is the error in the 6th line? If you observe, here I have defined A as capital, but I have made use as small letter a. So I need to change this to capital A. Similarly, I need to change the B also to capital B. Let me make the necessary changes. I made the necessary change here. It is A plus B. Now let me save and execute the program. Let me go to the console and observe the result. See, you can see the result is 7. There is an error in the line 7. What is the error in the line 7? Print under in the bracket under the apostrophe, I have given it as C. So there is a syntax error. When we don't know the syntax of a particular function, we can take the embedded help here, inbuilt help system. So let me try as help print. When I type help print in the prompt sign, it will give you the entire syntax of descriptions along with some examples. It will be displayed. You can take a help from this and correct the syntax errors whatever we make. Now one thing we will come to know here is, if I want to display the value of C, I cannot make use of print statement. So I need to change the value or change that print statement, but still I can execute the program. So I made the necessary change here, then saved and executed. But when I go to the console, you can see that result is not displayed. So if the result is not displayed, but the program is executed, so C will definitely have a value of 5 plus 4, that is equal to 9. If I want to observe, then type in the prompt sign capital C. As soon as you type, you will see the answer, that is C equal to 9. But if I want to see the value of C as soon as I execute the program, then I need to make a small change Instead of print, I should make use of disk. Then I save this and execute the program, and when I go to the console, I get the variable as C. But the variable C I don't want to display. I want to display the value of C. Then I need to make a certain change. So you can type help disk, then take the help inbuilt help system provided by the Scilab and make the necessary change. So if I want to display the value of C, then this in the bracket you can see that I have to write C. So as soon as I save this and execute, in the console window you will be observing the result. We'll go to the second program. I have two arrays A and B. I want to multiply element wise of the two arrays, that is 1 into 10, 10, 2 into 20, 40, 3 into 30, 90, so on. So I have two arrays A and B. I want to multiply by element wise and store the result in C. For that, I have written a program here. Please type all these statements in SciNote editor. CLC, clear, multiplication of two arrays for I equal to 1 is to 5, AI, BI, C equal to A into B, this to C. Save and execute. See, go to the console to observe the result. So what it says, there is a problem, syntax error is there in this particular line number 5. So you can see that I have started with the apostrophe, then I have to end the string with the apostrophe, which I have not done. So I need to close the string with an apostrophe. So that let me do that. So let me do it, and as soon as I do it, you will see the color will change. Color will change to the purple. So let me save and execute. When I save and execute, it says that there is an error in the 11th line. 11th line is not there only. But if you go here, you'll see that there is an unexpected end of 5. So that means any for statement whenever you use, you have to end with the end statement. So you have to make use of end. Sorry. So you have to type here end. So let me make that change and let me save and execute. So I have added here, you can see that I've added the save end. So save and execute. Let me go to the console to observe. It will ask you to give the value. It will ask you to give the value of first one, second of A as 1, B as 10, A as 2, B as 20, so on. You go on giving the value, but it says that there is an error in the 8th line. What is the error? See, it's a multiplication you have used, and A is 5 cross 1 and B is also 5 cross 1, and you cannot multiply this because in the number of columns whatever you have, that should be the number of rows here if you want to multiply. So that is, but I want the element wise multiplication. So when I want element wise multiplication, then I have to use dot star B. You have to be very, very careful regarding this. So dot star B. So let me make that change here. A dot multiplication B. So let me see what changes. So let me start. It will ask you all the values of A and B. Please give the values. Give the values and press the enter. It will give you the answer. 1 into 10, 10. 1 into 2 into 20, 40, 3 into 30, 90. So answer is tally. Now let me I want the answers not in the column form. If I want it in the a row vector as a row vector, then I have to write C equal to C transpose. So I have added one apostrophe here. So you will get in the form of a row. Now I want to make a small change in the program, and I want to see the output. See, now I have what a change I have made is A multiplied by B transpose. So A is 5 cross 1, and now B transpose is 1 cross 5. So my output should be 5 cross 5 is the multiplication of two matrices of 5 cross 1 and 1 cross 5. So you will see that when I execute the program, I will be getting the answer like this. You can verify A multiplied by transpose B will give you this answer. Now I have made one more small change you can observe here. The change what I have made here is I want to find out the standard deviation of C, whatever I have got. I want to observe the standard deviation value. That also can be observed, and it will display because I have written this under double quotes here. So that's where it is displaying standard deviation as along with the standard deviation of C vector. And the function what I have used is SDDVEB. So you can see the value displayed on the console window. Sometimes you see that when you run a program, you will see that in the console window, you will be observing that it goes into infinite loop. So in such cases, you want to come out of this infinite loop, you can try with Control C. Use Control C. Still it is persisting, then you have to close the program. You have to close the Scilab software and restart the Scilab software once again. Thank you. In the next video, we will start with experiment number 1, in which we will be observing the aliasing effect as well as reconstruction of signals. Thank you.